Hello, how are you today?
Hello.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing great. I really enjoyed Redeeming Love, and both of you were deliciously or not so deliciously evil in it. But it was surprising for me to witness both of you in these roles. For you, were you familiar with Francine Rivers' novel? And if not, what was it about the script that enticed you? Eric, if you'd like to start.
I wasn't familiar with the novel. And I didn't find the script was great, but my character wasn't so great. It was a tough guy to find a way in. And throughout various conversations and ideas, then a collaborative effort, we figured out a way to kind of, for me to engage and really commit to this character. It's my story starring me.
Well, I love it. Thank you. Thank you for taking us with you on that journey. Thank you for yourself.
I was not familiar with the novel, and I purposely didn't read it because I find that sometimes that ends up coloring my, how I would come into this character or choose to portray her. And as an actor, I am definitely very much here to serve the purpose of a story. It's different when I've directed one movie and then it's a very different approach to do it. But as an actor, I really like to come in and just realize like, this is her role. This is the role that she plays in the story. And I really don't want to place any moral judgment on who that person is. But my way in definitely was, this woman in 1850 who is an entrepreneur, who's running a brothel, who's, strong and has been hardened very much by life. She probably must have come out of prostitution herself to even come into this in the first place. And, I think it's a story of survival for the Duchess as well. She doesn't do it in the most flattering and kindest way. And like I said, not here to play any moral judgment, but it is a really strong and powerful character in a time when women didn't inhabit those kinds of jobs. So
For sure.
It's fun to do.
Yeah. And Eric, I was going to ask you about your way in, but you told me. However, I have to say, even your voice was so different and like shocking to me when you spoke as Duke. And so I was wondering what conversations you had with DJ Caruso to really like reach the way that you portrayed that.
Well, I turned down the role at first because I guess there was a charm factor they wanted this character to have, and as an American, I just didn't see him. It just wasn't on the page. I just didn't see it. And I read it again, and DJ wanted to speak with me, and I read it, and the night before I spoke to DJ, I was just kind of messing around, and I started, you say the lines as a million different things. I started saying them as an Irish, not really a leprechaun, but an Irish guy. And the way the Irish speak, it's very lyrical and sing-songy, and it's musical. The way they speak is musical. So I said, and I fully expected them to have like a Marlon Brando wanting to play Jarrell as a bagel moment. I said, listen, I can do this role, but you have to let me play him as an Irishman. And DJ was like, huh, all right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me talk to the writer, because the character's not written as an Irish person, but historically, contextually, the West was founded on the backs of the Irish and the Chinese, right? So it fits, it made sense. And Francine allowed me to take those creative licenses with this character, and I think ultimately in the end, it was the right thing to do.
Definitely. Well, thank you both. I really enjoyed your performances, even if I did not always enjoy your characters, but you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.